Hey, welcome everybody. It is Robin Ware and this is video 2. Yes, this is part 2 as I promised about hosting your virtual lobby. In fact, I'm giving you 7 tips that will help you as you set up your virtual lobby. So hopefully you watched video number 1. If not, make your way back over there so that you can watch it. Now, before I play my intro, I want to ask you to please do me a favor, and that is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you connect with me. All you have to do is hit subscribe and then, of course, hit the alert button so that you're notified whenever I go live next. All right, so speaking of next, I'm going to walk you through the second part of my teaching right after my intro. Hey, all right, so here we go. I am giving you 7 tips to wow your virtual lobby. That's right. So I want you in this season to add a virtual lobby to the start of your worship experience. What do you mean, Elder Robin? Well, for those of you that have not had the pleasure, I have not had the pleasure of meeting you. I wanted to just let you know that I teach how to create wow experiences during your worship experience. So today's video is part 2 of a 3-part series. I want you, just like we would do when we were having church, look, the old way, we had a lobby where we received people, where we greeted people. So I want you to incorporate that same style online. We're doing it virtually, and I'm giving you the steps as to how to do that. In fact, when I got started, again, I'm a church consultant. I travel all across the country, but now, of course, the church is up the building, so I'm doing everything I'm doing basically online, just like you all are. So the tips that I'm giving you are coming straight from my 2 books. Wow Your Guest, you can tell it's a little tattered. I've been using it a lot. It has been an extreme blessing. And then, of course, the Ultimate Facebook Manual for Churches. I truly love both of these books. So my 7 tips I already gave you in video 1 to incorporate the 10-10-10 rule. 10 minutes before church, 10 minutes after church. I want you to find 10 people that you can connect and engage with. Well, how do you do that virtually? Really simple. You do it online by hosting a virtual lobby. Tell your ministry team leaders, hey, we need you in the Zoom rooms where we have set up a virtual lobby. Literally, people log on to your worship service 10-15 minutes before church starts because you've advertised to them, we've got a virtual lobby. Log on early. They go to Zoom. They tell the Zoom host, hey, I want to go into your customer service or hospitality room. Simple. They go in there and they've got people like you that are warm and friendly and engaging to answer questions and, of course, to welcome them to your ministry. Second thing is incorporate a countdown clock. Hey, 15 minutes before church, we do the 10-10-10 rule, but then 5 minutes before, we incorporate a countdown clock. That gives Facebook and YouTube and the different social media networks time to gather and inform your audience that you're about to go live. Nothing worse than tuning in and then hearing somebody say, hey, we're going to wait till more people come in the room. That countdown clock takes that experience away. So we want to incorporate that. Number 3, of course, is have multiple rooms in the virtual lobby and have the pastor, the assimilation pastor, the executive pastor, the admin team, whomever, but have some key people in those rooms so that when your visitors, your members, when they log into Zoom during the virtual lobby hours, or times or minutes, I should say, they will be greeted by people that they would expect to be able and be delighted to connect with before service goes live. Which leads me to number 4. Everybody put in the comment box number 4. I want you to be intentional about sharing your announcements in the virtual lobby time. So people can go over in Zoom during that virtual lobby time, or that 15 minutes before service starts, you could show announcements. Now, I know you're thinking, nobody really pays attention to announcements, and they really don't. So that's why it's important that you make your announcements kind of sexy. I know you're like, Elder, you're talking about sexy, but you know what I mean. We want people to be, mesmerized by the flash and the glitz and the glitter of what you put on your announcements. Some of you may just be doing PowerPoint and a voiceover and saving it as an MP4 file, and that's fine. But go on YouTube and learn how to make, that PowerPoint presentation that you've now made into a video, how to make it razzle dazzle. Yeah, they're free. Tons of videos over on YouTube teaching you how to do just that. Now, for those of you that you have a professional media team, they can create some really cool videos. For instance, one of the things at my church that we created was an announcement or an update about our food pantry. Of course, we're always raising money to help us get the items for the food pantry. And so we created this really nice video so that people could see, our members could see where their money is going. As a matter of fact, to give you an example of the quality of this video that my agency created, by the way, so if you need help with doing that, hit your girl up. I'd be glad to help you do that as well. You just have to go over to my website and schedule a consultation. But let me share with you the video that we created, my agency created for my church, showing how we promote our food bank and share with our members what our food bank is doing. Hello, CAG. We are here in the parking lot. Today is Food Bank Thursday. Listen, today has been an incredible day. We saw over 100 cars of people that came to get food. Listen, we wanted to show you a behind the scenes of what happens, of how much of a blessing CAG is to our community. Let's check it out. So as you can see, the team is behind me. They're still receiving items. You see, that is a Walmart truck that has brought us some items. The Bible says that, for I was hungry and you fed me, I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. CAG, we can be proud that we are making an impact in our community, doing the work and the will of the Lord.
We were asked by Bishop Paul Morton to start a food bank, as it was one of his visions. January 19, 2016, we birthed the CAG Food Bank. Since then, we've become the #1 food bank in the Georgia region out of 650 food banks. We're just so grateful to be able to serve our Southwest community. We're serving approximately anywhere between 600 and 1,000 people each week. This is a ministry that you have to not only be chosen, but you have to be called by God. Anyone who has a heart to serve the people, be a servant for God, that would like to volunteer at the CAG Food Bank, to please show up any Thursday. Our hours of operation now are Thursdays from 10 to 1. You will be definitely rewarded by coming, serving, and helping out, giving food to the community.
I hope you enjoyed that. So that was a little over 2 minutes, and it fills up time before our service goes live. So think about it. What is it that you could do, that you could share with your church during that pre-show, pre-roll? I know that's kind of a tongue twister there, but pre-show, pre-roll, so that you start engaging and interacting with people before your service goes live, and you're able to show them what your ministry is about. I hope that that really, really helped you. And then, of course, provide access to ministry teams during that virtual lobby. Of course, I already talked about that they can go to Zoom and then be shown how to get into, the hospitality room, customer service area, but also for your leaders, have them in Zoom already in their respective breakout rooms. So if somebody wants to become part of the choir, part of the dance team, part of the young adult ministry or the youth ministry, whatever, you've got those rooms hosted. I think Zoom will let you have up to 50 rooms. So you can tell people that during this virtual lobby time, this is where our leaders will be, and you can connect with them. I'm telling you, adding these touches, it is going to be imperative to the success and the continued growth of your ministry. What I am giving you is going to be life-changing for some ministries, because some ministries have done nothing but just started streaming their service, and they've not figured out a way to incorporate and engage and touch. They haven't figured out a way to incorporate ways to engage and connect with members and touch those that need to be touched for whatever, respective reason that they have. Maybe you even have an admin room so that if somebody needs a wedding, a baby dedication, they need to talk to somebody for counseling. All those requests can be done during the virtual lobby. All right. And then lastly, of course, is to incorporate on-air hosts. In my book, The Ultimate Facebook Manual for Churches. In this book, I actually give you an entire script. Yes, an entire script as to what those hosts can say. I know a lot of times pastors are saying, well, my people don't really know what exactly to say. Once they say hello and, we're a great church, they don't know what to say from there. Well, you can see from the example that I put on the screen that there is an actual page. There's actually, let me turn to it. There are actually 5 pages. Yes, I was not skimping on this. I wanted you guys to have it. So there are 5 pages right here in this book of conversation that your on-air host can have as they welcome people to your worship experience, and even during the worship experience. I even talk them through how to offer salvation, and as well as how to join and become an member. All right, I hope that helped you. I promise you these were going to be short segments. Hopefully you watched video 1. This is video 2. And again, both of these books are available on my website. If you want to connect with me, you are welcome to go to my website and schedule a session. You can call my office. All that information is on the screen. And for those of you that are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure that you do that. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell so that you will be alerted when I go live again. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We got one more video coming up. This 3-part series. I tell you, I'm really a preacher. I've got a 3-part series that's teaching you the value, the importance of having a virtual lobby. All right, so get ready to meet me and check out the 3rd video.